So I watched Obsession. Yeah, finally. I am not going to give you a review of Obsession because there are so many reviews already out there on YouTube and I don't even know how to give a review. But let's talk about Obsession. Please, there was a lot of hype around this movie on social media, and that's the reason I was a little skeptical before watching this movie. Most of the times what happens is whenever there's a lot of hype around a movie on social media, it's not that good. I get disappointed. So that's the reason I was a little hesitant to go watch Obsession in the theaters, but I went anyway, and Obsession did not only exceed my expectations, but it shattered them into tiny little pieces. I don't even remember the last time I watched a movie in theaters and I came out so happy because that movie is still in my mind. I'm thinking of the characters, I'm thinking of the creepiness that the movie gave me, but still I was thinking about the movie and I was so happy. So before starting the video, I'm going to give you a little introduction about the story of Obsession. So there is this guy called Bear and there's a girl named Nikki. They are friends, but Bear loves Nikki, but he's scared to confess his love. He's not only scared, but he's also stupid, at least according to me, because he gets this golden chance to express his love, confess his love, but as I already told you, he's stupid. He won't do it. But then instead of that, what he does is, in order to know what he does, you need to know about something else. There is this thing called one wish willow, which is like a piece of wood, and what this wood does is, first of all, before knowing what this wood does, you need to understand how this works. So basically you need to make a wish, then you need to break this wood, this piece of wood, and your wish might come true. That's what this wood does. He makes a wish, he breaks this piece of wood, and whatever happens after this is the story of Obsession. I know that is a bad explanation. If you like it, then take it. If you don't like it, then you have no other option. This is my video, you need to take my explanation. First of all, let's talk about the acting performances in this movie. Brilliant acting performances. The lead actress, let's talk about the lead actress first. The lead actress who played the character of Nikki in this movie. Actually, I should tell you her real name, but I don't know how to pronounce her name, so let's call her Nikki. She was simply brilliant. She is the soul of this movie, and if it was not for her performance, Obsession would have not hit me this strongly, or it would have not made me feel this creepy. Her performance is something else in this movie. Just brilliant. And all the other characters, they were also phenomenal. They're perfect. Next, I'm going to talk about the smart people that made this movie. Actually, I'm not going to talk about the people who made this movie, but I'm going to talk about the techniques they used and the choices they made to induce this fear in you while watching this movie. This movie is very creepy, man. In order to explain this to you, I'm going to give you some examples of scenes from this movie. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, please don't worry. For example, there are a couple of instances in this movie and a couple of scenes where the lead actress is doing something and you don't understand what she is doing. She does something very random, and this randomness makes the scene very creepy. I don't even know how to tell you this. They made some choices. I don't know how they thought about them. I don't know why they thought about them, but it works and it's very creepy. And the second example that I want to give you is the use of self-harm in this movie. We watch a lot of violence in movies. We watch heroes beating villains to death. We watch people breaking each other's skulls, pulling brains out, and so many other things. So much violence, so much gore, so much blood. It's cool, it's crazy, it's scary, great. After watching this movie, I understood the creepiness and the scariness of self-harm. Maybe I'm not that experienced in watching movies where there's a lot of self-harm, but self-harm is way more scarier than watching the hero in a movie beating the villain to death. It's way more scarier when you know that somebody is going to harm themselves, and not even when you know that they are going to harm themselves, when there is an implication that somebody will harm themselves if something in the movie will not happen, then it's really creepy and it's really scary. And the next scene that I want to mention is, there's a scene where our main character is having a call with a customer service agent. This scene starts off as something very normal, and then it escalates into something very creepy. I mean, creepy is the word. I want to appreciate the way they created this mystery around One Wish Willow. You don't know why it grants your wishes, you don't know why it works, you don't know how it works, you don't know anything about it, but it drives the whole story. At least it's what started everything. So it's kind of mysterious and you want to know more about how it works and why it works, but they don't tell you anything. But it's great. Whatever they built around this idea of One Wish Willow, it's actually very great. And next I want to talk about the way they betray you in this movie. I'm going to give you a disclaimer that whenever you see, this might be a spoiler, but I don't care. I just want to tell you this, that whenever you see something good happening in this film, whenever you feel like something heartwarming is going to happen, whenever you feel like, okay, this movie is getting good, I mean, it's already good, but whenever you feel like something positive is going to happen, I just want to tell you that don't get into that trap, because these people are going to take away all your happiness and they leave you with this feeling of emptiness that will follow you even while you're going out of the theater. It will even follow you to your home. So please don't fall for this trap. I fell for this trap and it really affects me even now. Now let's talk about the technical aspects of this movie. This movie is also technically brilliant. The way they used silence and anticipation in this movie is too good. I'm not a big horror fan, but whenever I watch a horror movie, I always try to anticipate the jump scares, and that's what I did with this movie. But these people cracked the code. Whenever I was expecting a jump scare, there won't be any jump scare, but after the moment I feel this relief that, okay, maybe there's no jump scare in this movie, then they hit boom. They just scare the shit out of you. Next, I want to talk about the cinematography in this movie. When I went to the theater and the movie started, at first it felt like these award-winning short films that get recommended to you. But as the movie went on, the cinematography got beautiful and beautiful. There's a scene where the lead actress is wearing a red dress and there's a conversation between the lead actress and the actor, and I can't get that scene out of my head. The way the scene was shot, the sparks in their eyes, those shots, the acting performance, it's brilliant. Now if you ask me this question, that if you should watch Obsession in theaters or not, I guess you know the answer. So that is it for this video. I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, take care, have fun, eat your breakfast. Yeah, bye.